Hey everyone, so we are in our first real content lull in Skate. The very first event for Season 1, Skate-A-Ween, just finished, and let's be real here, the community feedback has been pretty mixed on this. The summary of Season 1 is a lot of players are frustrated with the bugs in the game, and also the economy, like how much currency that you earn from doing challenges and your ticks and your tasks and stuff. Well, it kind of looks like the developers are starting to listen to us. So yesterday, they posted this developer update. They're talking here directly about our feedback from Season 1 and just the game overall. And they're giving every single player 500 Sand Van bucks. On the surface, this seems like a huge step in the right direction, but I read the entire blog post, and it kind of raises an important question for the whole community here, especially for the free-to-play players. So today, I want to do an honest, constructive breakdown of exactly what is in this blog. We will look at the actual state of this game using Steam charts, and then we'll figure out the smartest way to move forward with this free currency. So first off, this is a good thing. They're giving us 500 SVB, which is $5 US, paid currency in the game. So $5 of currency, and also 2,000 ticks too, which is the seasonal currency. And this will help you complete your Season 1 pass. So they are openly acknowledging the bugs and progression locks in the game. And they've been pretty good with the weekly grind coming out and telling us about their bugs, what they're working on and stuff. But as I was reading this, I found this one sentence we need to talk about. So when they discuss the store, they say they're working on more branded items, but they won't arrive in time for Season 2. This is the most important part of the whole blog for me. So they are basically admitting the stuff that we really want isn't here yet. So let's transition a little bit into the state of the game currently. And the feedback here, guys, isn't coming from just a few loud people on Reddit. The data shows here that there's a huge issue with player retention in this game. If we look at the Steam charts, you can see this massive peak at launch, followed by a very, very sharp drop-off. And this isn't rage bait, guys, it's just a fact. It shows the core game is fun. People want to play it, people want to spend money on this game, but the live service part isn't keeping them engaged and hooked. Now you can also compare this to Skate Excellence Session. They also had, huge peaks upon launch and then they drop off. Session is a little bit different of a story because they've had big updates over the course of many years and they've released pretty big DLCs. And every time they do that, they seem to get big spikes. And when you think about it, with Skate having these huge season updates with Season 2 and Season 3, I think the chart that we'll be seeing with Skate will look similar to Session, where you have these big peaks, people drop off, and then you'll have people coming back each season. But the overall trend is still downwards, so I think they need to kind of target that issue of players leaving. They want to, make a chart that goes up instead of down. But this data and this chart is the reason that EA is posting this blog. So they know now they have to fix the gameplay loop and the economy to stop this bleed. And they have to build a real community now. All of this leads to the big question. What do you do with your free 500 SVB? And this is my honest advice, guys, from someone who wants this game to succeed, but also wants to be very smart with their purchases. So you could see this as a 50% off coupon for the Season 1 pass if you'd like. The Season 1 pass costs 1,000 SVB, and I'm pretty sure if you've been playing since the beginning of the game, you actually probably have 1,000 SVB for free now. So you can actually get Season 1 for free. But we're already halfway through Season 1 anyway. My best advice is to just hold it. Don't spend it at all. And this is actually how we can provide real feedback. And this isn't about punishing the developers or EA or anything. This is about showing them with data that we are smart consumers. When they see millions of players claim their free SVB but not spend their money, it proves our point. We are ready to engage, we are ready to spend, but we are going to wait for the items that are worth our time. You're telling them, thank you for listening, but we are simply going to wait for you to follow through on your promise of better gear. And when they finally do have those branded items in Season 3 and beyond, you will have your 500 SVB ready to go. So that's my critical take. I am hopeful, but very cautious. I'll be covering Maplefest next week on Twitch and YouTube, just to see if they've actually learned anything from, Skate-A-Ween. So what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good step from developers? Or do you think this is kind of just like a nothing burger? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. All right, later.